Hi there, beautiful little bees. We have a new moon in like a week and a half, so I cannot be doing that, but I'm really wanting to do a reading. I wanted to do the fixing any relationship one when I saw that this one was already done, like before Christmas, so I was going through some spread that I had found, and I don't think I have done the parenting tarot spread before. So obviously, if you're not a parent, you can listen to, there could be messages that you need to hear anyways about your personality or stuff, about yourself, or what kind of parent you may be. I'm sure there is some stuff that, can be learned. If you don't, if you have a pet, maybe they will teach you some things about, yeah, but the readings are always very interesting. There is always extra little things that can be useful, I find. If you're called to listen, then listen. I'm sure there could be something. I'm going to attempt something also. I'm a little afraid, but I shouldn't because I trust my guides anyways. I'm going to use the Tarot de Marseille. That was my mom's. When I was a child, I would spend hours because I wasn't allowed to touch them, obviously. So the back of these cards, I know it by heart, and I would just spend hours just looking at them. With, I can't remember how I was able to look at this part here, but I know that my mom allowed me every once in a while but it was always like the magical thing. And this is one of the fathers of the tarot, or mother, who knows. And it's very old school. We're just dealing with the same 6-7 colors, probably 7 because this is a number of perfection. And it goes back to religious stuff. I've been very excited to study it again. So we shall see how it goes. I'm sure it's going to work out. So before but I'm telling you, I'm really not. My ego is like this big right now. Let's see which divine energy is going to accompany us through this reading. S'il vous plaît. Nos anges guides d'amour. Which divine energy is going to walk us through this parenting tarot? So what's very cute about this? I was like, oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we have Jesus or Mother Mary, or because it's a parent. The goddess Carmine is so that takes us back to the energies of God, not so a parent. And she's the Asian version of our Mother Mary. So she talks about compassion, kindness, and divine mercy, which is what, as moms, we need to show. We are called to show. We are forced to show sometimes, even, I feel. With the lotus on her head, it talks to me about wisdom, and also learning. What else do we have? But there is a lot of... Okay, so we have the rose, just like, Mother Mary's flower. We have the pink that talks to me about close to the root chakra, even though it's not red, but for some reason it makes me think of like how children need that base in their life. Mother is the base, I find. No disrespect to dads, okay? I know some dads are being both, and like some others are being both, but I'm talking about like feminine, nurturing thing that women are gifted with. Again, not that men don't have it, but this is the feminine part I'm talking about. She's looking straight, so that talks about truth, that talks about confidence. She has the It's beige, but it's more like I'm thinking like earthstone, white colors. I'm going to the purity and to the existing on this plane. So being very present for your children. So that talks about, pure love and parenting, and I mean it could not be making more sense. Okay. At the bottom of the deck. I'm laughing because she talks about destruction and rebuilding, how and being fierce. So there is like a lot of strength in this one. So we have compassion and love and kindness, and we have the energy of Sekhmet at the bottom of the deck, which I love because to me that talks about also tough love, tough parenting. I'm picturing the mom that's when the child is not listening, it's not going to be go in the corner and think about it. You're going to get the chancla in the head, or your toy is going to get thrown away, or you bite the kid, I'm going to bite you type thing. I'm going back to the old cultures, and how they are raising their children. I wasn't raised that way, but it was pretty close. So you still you have to be able to apparently there is a balance between the two that we have to keep, is what I'm feeling here. It's not all about passion, kindness and compassion, and sometimes there needs to be discipline. That's what I'm feeling here with your pet and with your children and with the people around you. This is the perfect balance, but notice how there is a strong feminine energy between the two here. I love the fire color with that fierceness. Okay, what energy? I'm gonna use this deck here for this guidance, s'il vous plaît. What? Okay, that was quick. Okay, and it's flying. Okay, no surprise. I mean, it just flew. The angel of love. So again, we are with the pink. We are with the kindness. We are with the compassion. We are with. Sometimes we can get angry, but to me that also talks about unconditional love. And I mean, I can't, like, there is roses. I remember reading this recently. There is roses on her head too. So there is that angelic thing, that protection, like we are there to protect our children also. Oh, I want to read about this one, the fifth chakra, archangel, the Gabriel. À ma droite, l'archange Michael pour la protection, l'amour. À ma gauche, l'archange Gabriel pour l'intuition. Okay, this is interesting because Gabriel, I pray to Gabriel before readings and other moments for help with my intuition and strength. So we're back with Sekhmet here, that strength. That here we go. I'm going to read you about Gabriel. Fifth chakra. That's your intuition. What's your number? 39. Self-expression and speaking your truth, which I was talking about purity here at some point, and now I talk about truth, I believe. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand. I'm going to let you look at it closer. And a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. Okay, and he has it under his throat, so speaking the truth. He is standing powerfully. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. So see that I was talking about messages that we may need to hear. That to me is important regardless of the parenting deck, or this is good for any situation. you may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself, so never deny your profound integral value as well. That's a good thing for a parent as well. Speak up for yourself, write in your journal, let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. The affirmation of this card is, my throat chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state, spinning with a beautiful energy of freedom and self-empowerment. I am free to express myself in every way. So what that tells me too is, as a parent, sometimes we may be concerned about how we're going to speak to our children. Oh my god, and we have Metatron behind it. That talks to me also about more protection here in this reading. I like that. Lots of love though surrounding us here. Okay, now my fear. We're going to start using the tarot de Marseille. I'm sure it's going to be okay. Allez, s'il vous plaît. Nos anges quittez-moi, help me with this reading and giving clear messages to our little beings about this parenting tarot spread. With this parenting tarot spread, s'il vous plaît. Nos anges d'amour et I can smell like the old paper. It's like being in an old bookstore. What is that? The Six of Wands. That talks about success. I like it. Well, that means the reading is going to be successful, right? The Pope. That talks about following traditions and blessings and communicating and learning. Teaching and learning, which is, you know, a parent's work. We're learning every day. That never stops. It doesn't come with a book, even if we try to have many books about it. Everybody is different, so you cannot be raising two children the same way, even though you try to bring, you know, the same traditional beliefs or family ways. S'il vous plaît, nos guides. Allez. What do we have here? The Hangman. That talks to us about looking at things, trusting your intuition, because the head, notice how there is the purity in the back of him. He's being held by something. The green is, I have my little cheat sheet here. Green is, that's what it is. So the green mat here is how you're holding on to these earth, basically, and you're surrounded with all these energies of like those two things. It's like same thing. The yellow is honey and wheat and it's work, but with the red here you also have the protection at work, you also have the protection on you, and the blue is a spirituality, and you have your head between. So how you have, like, you're all surrounded by the material things, tangible things, the earth plane, but your head, you're upside down. So first of all, it's also a choice, by the way. The Hanged Man chooses this moment to focus in a spiritual need, in learning how to look at a situation a different way. So that's interesting, because some of us, we all got our, we all have our personal experiences. We all have how we grew up, how we were raised, our tradition. If you, I'm so sorry, my son woke up, and I meant to do this reading earlier, and I'm distracted by him talking to the cats or his friends or whatever. So I was saying that we all come from different backgrounds, different learning system. Now with the world the way that it has opened, it's even more so. So we want, on top of being cold, to look at situation from different perspective. Maybe, um, I mean, even the generational thing. You know how our kids, like we grew up without this wonder of the digital. Let me finish putting this. I'm gonna go. We grew up with able to being able to what's the term I'm trying to use, get away with many things. We didn't have as many videos, to record. When we didn't have, we had our school calling our parents, but we could, like, I don't know, sign for our parents on the paper. We could get away with a lot of things. Today's kids don't have this thing, and they have a lot less privacy, and they have cyberbullying on top of the bullying that we may have known the way we were growing up. We can't defend ourselves because we're gonna get sued. Like the so that generational difference already is huge. Without talking about the cultural differences that a lot of us are going through because how the world has opened and how we are able to go different places, and we should. I feel like we let me pause it and I'm going to go close some doors. Okay, so I feel, I was saying, shoot, what was I saying? I was talking about the cultural differences. Oh yes, I feel like we should be able to take advantage of that and learn all the different things, and grow from it instead of, I don't know, think that it's bad because it's different, or put it down because it's not what we know and stuff like that. So we have this opportunity now to learn all these different things, and it's becoming a big mess. So I like the energies of the hangman because it's like we decide, we are called by the universe, and we also decide to take a break, step back, and yeah, let me put myself upside down and look at these things from a different angle and see how I feel about it. And maybe I will learn something. And because we have our hands behind our back too, we're just all only observing and learning and processing. So I'm sure there is more because this is really old school and there is some more religious things to it. There is some scary things about the hangman too because there is, like, in some description of this card, I believe it was in the Apocalypse, where you actually go through a phase of self-sacrifice for spiritual elevation. We're talking about parenting here. Spirituality is important, obviously, when you raise your children, I feel. Just to, like my mother did with us, like she made us aware of different things, and if we had turned around and wanted to be a Buddhist, Muslim, atheist, I think she would have had a problem with it because she believes in God. But we could have followed whichever spiritual path, we wanted to. So, well, that's, I guess, telling your children about all the different things, I guess, is an idea. But some families are very set on their own tradition, their own beliefs, their own religion. So it's all up to each and every one of you, obviously. But if you're here listening to this, I know there is some spiritual something within you. Okay, so now let's see what type of parent, or what type of parent is our little bees listening here. What one, two, three. What type of parent are they? Is our little bee, s'il vous plaît. Oh well, there you go. I like the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, Queen. They say Queen of Money in this translation. The Queen of Pentacles. So this queen is looking to her right. She's looking to the future. She has a certain pride. She takes care of her family. She's connected to the earth. You are a very whether you are a man or a woman to this, you have that nurturing way about you. because you have the feminine energy, like from goddess Kuan Yin, but I feel like you have that balance with that fierceness from Sekhmet, because the Queen of Money, she takes care of everything. You know, she's a mother, she's a, no disrespect to dad who probably goes to work, but she's the head of household. She takes care of the finances in the home. She's the boss of the home. Um, with the gold, see, like the gold on her head, and she is. I don't know that she's necessarily. I was making sure. I don't know that she's actually looking to the pentacle, but it is important to her to have wealth in the home, and she is taking care of that. Her whole body is, it's not just her eyes that's looking towards the future. Her whole body is, so she's focused on taking care of the home today and for tomorrow, and making sure that children are going to become independent people. um, she may be too focused on the wealth, but that's why I like the energy of the hanged man here, because she's trying to find that balance. A good parent. I can't say that there is anything um, uh, wrong is not the term I'm looking for, but that's the one that's coming out. There is nothing to be negative about this parent. Um, and I like that it's balanced by all the love here. Maybe you are reminded to be maybe more loving physically to your kids, because there is all that concern about keeping your home together. Um, the Queen of Pentacles. Let me see what he will say, what Bob will say here about the Queen of Pentacles. See if there is. I don't want to go read. He has a funny way of putting things. Come on, get back in here. Apologies for the noise. Let's see what you say about the Queen of Pentacles here. Oh, that's the Queen of Beans. I like that. I'm the queen of the home, and I get to rule over what those kids eat and drink. That's great. I'm so glad I picked that. This is just like, look at how she's sitting here. See, so and she has the roses too on her dress. So that goes well with the energy of Mother Mary. The love is there, but she's no nonsense. Okay. So I'm the queen of the home, and I get to rule over what those kids eat and drink. And it's certainly not those overpriced fruit drinks bloggers are promoting. I am money savvy. I have to be, always shopping around for the best offers. Some time ago, I thought it would be best to make our own bread, our own soup, our own yogurt. So I bought a machine for each, and we used them, only not for long. Such a faff about, and you could buy the same cheaper, but recently everything is rocketing in price, so I'm going to drag them out to the cupboard and try again. Okay. What's that you say, Mr. Rabbit? Some of those spilled beans are actually your what? So what that tells me here is that there is also a pet in the home. I believe on some decks. Oh yes, there is rabbits on some on the Rider-Waite-Smith decks. I was thinking of the cat, but I think the cat maybe was a Queen of Wands. But it's like she's not perfect too, because like there is some spilled beans, and that's okay. Your home doesn't have to be perfect. But she's a juggling lady. I'm gonna keep this out. She's a juggling lady, and takes good care of her children. So great, awesome parent. And again, it's not because we have a lot of feminine energy that's coming out, but I guess that makes sense because of the parenting and the love that you're supposed to provide to your kids. Okay, what's the second one? It is, what is our little bee's strength, s'il vous plaît? Okay, what is our little bee's strength here? That is the three, shoot, is it the wands or is it the wands, or is it because the wands and sword are so similar. Let me look at this really quickly to see if this is That would be on the inside, right? 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so this is the Three of Swords, so we are on the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, and of course, my little spread disappeared. This is what is your strength. So the Three of Wands is a cool card as a strength, because the Wand is a card of action. The 2 we plan, the Two of Wands. The 3 we act. That could be showing a travel. That could be. So your strength is that, I want to say, I'm having traveling. You take your children everywhere you go with you. They are part of your action in the home. I feel also with the 3, the thing of you connected with your children. You make decisions together. You like to have them participate. I feel like this is talking about you promoting a good connection in the home. Because like if you go with the Three of Pentacles, since she's the Three of Pentacles, there is brainstorming, you creating things together. So I feel like there is a strong, I'm thinking Three Musketeers, like there is that in a few movies. There is a strong connection between you and your children, and you decide things together. And that's quite powerful. That makes for a strong family. Apologies. Did I finish my coffee? Oh no, I have a little bit. Okay, so that was a good strength to have. And now what is your... Okay, so that's 2. 3 is going to be on top of that. We're going to look at what is your weakness. What is our little bee's weakness as a parent, s'il vous plaît? Huh! This is interesting how it goes on top of the Queen. Maybe I feel like your weakness is not necessarily the other parent, but your weakness is your love, your partner. Not that you would be putting them before your children, but I feel like your weakness is also your strength. If your weakness is your other half, that's a good weakness to have, because you both together. I like this. This is very nice. How it's coming on top of her too. It's difficult for me to set this up the way this is, but I can't see your king, so your partner, so to speak. It's interesting how this is exactly the same suite that came out as a king and right on top of you. So I feel like your weakness isn't a weakness. Maybe, okay, if we just go to the king, I can think of it as being a weakness. He's your partner. So okay, so as a weakness, maybe some of you are missing that partner. Okay, there is a lot of single families out there, so it's possible that your weakness is that you're missing it. For those of you who have that partner, better power to you. This is amazing. It's you couldn't be any luckier. So either it's a weakness because you don't have that support, and if you do, then there is no weakness. It's cool. Give me a second because I think I have another interruption. So next one is, how is it that you can improve your weakness? How can a little bit improve their weakness? S'il vous plaît, no guide. 2 cards want to come. Look at those cards. I'm going to lower the heater. I was cold when I started and now I'm hot. Amazing, amazing, amazing. How can you improve your weakness? So, interestingly enough, your weakness is your partner if you don't have him. or he's your strength, right, if you have him. Notice how on this deck, so how to improve it, you have the moon and the sun that came out. But both these cards have two, you have two animals on one and two beings on the other. I forget, let me see on the old one, because the sun usually is just the sun that I know of will show a child, one child on the RWS. It's one child on a horse, and you know he's naked and he's happy, and you know everything is beautiful and stuff like that. And this one, they are not cherubs, okay? They're not little children, and I think they could be two kids of the same sex, but I want to take a look. And the moon, okay, it's following your intuition. It's accepting the fact that you don't know everything. This is about your emotions as well. I find that we have a balance here between the sun and the moon because they both came out. I'm feeling yin and yang. So, you know, it's finding how to improve how to improve your weaknesses. It's remembering what it is to. Let me just go find something about. I'm going to interrupt again. Let me just take a look. Okay, so this book shows us 3 different schools: the Rider-Waite, the toss, and Crowley. Crowley is a toss, and I forget this one. Obviously, there is no Tarot de Marseille, which like really upset me. My mom sent it to me too, and I was excited. I thought it was Marseille, and no, it's not. But we have some very strong similarity. And the sun, which one was that first one? It is Oswald Worth. Okay, this is the one of Oswald Worth, and that's what I'm going to get out of that. Okay, so on this sun is Singe, sommeil, épreuve de feu. Oh, that could be a fire test, because the ray could be shining and giving light, but it can also burn. That was my heater, sorry. So we have a man and a woman. That's what those two young, to me this is young, still young, but on this one it's man and woman. So he's there with all his strength and the woman with all her beauty. Le soleil traverse sur des gouttes d'eau. Okay, so the sun is, okay, that's interesting. The sun is, just like on this one, is sending drops of water. I'm sorry, drops of gold for knowledge. This one is giving them everything. We have knowledge, we have divinity, we have purity, we have the gold with, you know, wheat and honey. So the sun is giving you all the stuff that you need, right? So you have the protection and the so I back with the hangman here with the energy, you know, how to improve your weakness. It's like trusting the universe, just like what the hangman is making you do. And notice how you have the same things with this deck coming down from the moon and from the sun. Okay, all these energies being provided by the divine. The earth is fertile at their feet. Oh, on this one we have green and fertility on the feet of these ones. La main unie, the hand. Okay, these hands, they are touching each other. Spirituality and life are combined together. The 12 ray of sunlight symbolize the whole zodiacal wheel. It convey the cycle of life. Dans les murs de briques. Okay, on the wall. We don't have flowers here. But we have the colors of work again and divinity, okay? Because the yellow is the earth and the red is the divine. It's also life. So remember not to show too much ego. Be wise and prudent with how you choose your friends. Interesting. Okay, so that was the sun here. And with the moon, these are quite similar. The moon here with these two cards. We have the face in the moon, the face in blue. And we have little droplets again. We have we have the dog and the wolf. And we have it's not a lobster, I forget, the crawfish, I believe it is what it's called. So we have mind. Wow, it says this arcana is malefic. Wow. Dogs scream to the moon. Their desires that are not being satisfied. It's dark time. Les étoiles qui les guidaient. Je devrais passer par les deux lunes sans faillir. Follow your path without fear, even if the path is not very visible. So this talks about an important test. Okay, so being a parent is a test. Okay, we're back to very well. We are back to you finding balance. It's okay. You have fear. It's normal. You don't know everything. It's normal. You are called to follow your intuition. You have the knowledge provided by the universe, and I want to say by your learning. So quite put simply, since this is to answer the question of how you can improve your weakness, the way I feel this is just keep going. This is quote unquote a life test. It's all right. It's okay to go outside and scream at the moon, or go in your bedroom and scream in the pillow. It's going to happen. You are going to be frustrated, but you are also backed by the universe. You are backed by what you know. You are backed by your tradition. You have faith. And again, it shows that you're not alone. Even if you feel like you're alone, with this presence of the King of Money, which doesn't need to be the father of your children, or who doesn't need to be the mother of your children if you are a single father, it feels like you do have some help, whether it's with your family or friends, and you have some lovely help. So I feel like to improve your weakness is to come to the realization that you're not alone, that somebody is backing you up, and that it's okay to go through the frustration. It's fine. Again, your weakness, if you think that you're alone, you're not. And if you are with someone, then it's a matter of just finding a balance between the things, between accepting the fact that you're not perfect. It's okay. We're not perfect. To me, this is all so. That's what I like about tarot and the card. It's like it's speaking the truth to your face. Like, to me, this is all common sense. Okay, this is I hope you're feeling the same, and I'm sorry about your disappointment because you may be wanting some like something deeper, but no, the cards are going to tell you how things are, and this is how it is. It's how to improve your weakness: acceptance, acknowledgement, and I love the fact that that weakness is really not much. Okay, so finding your balance, you can find that balance. Accept that fear. It's okay to have it too. Okay. What oh what does or do your children need? What is it that our little beast children need? What is it that they need, s'il vous plaît? The Two of Wands. Okay, so this is the wand. The Two of Wands. It's funny how I was talking to you about the Two of Wands, it's planning, and the Three is like working things together and going on trips and stuff like that. Because the Two of Wands is about planning, to me that talks about guidance and back to communication. The Two is the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords, or any two, the Two of Pentacles. And I was talking to you about finding balance. Communicate with your children, and act with them. The Two, you know what, here, let's see what he says about his Two of Wands here. I wish I had more stuff about the Two. There is a dog around. That was quite loud. Two of Wands. This guy is there. He's kind of like dreaming and sitting and waiting too. See that house across the lake? I'm going to turn it into a cat coffee house. There will be rough cloth upholstered sofas and at least 8 cats. Right there, he's dreaming about what he's going to do. There'll be a bit of covered decking outside where they can do the business, and a little sign at low level saying, "This way to the poop deck." And each of these cats will be a rescue cat. And okay, so he's dreaming. Billy, are you talking to yourself again? No, Mom. You've split your coffee. Come inside and get a fresh one. So, what your kid needs is, I love that. Knowing that Mom is there to back them up and take care of stuff and helping them and guide them. But they need some time to dream and focus on what they want. And again, with you being there too. So allow them to, what I'm getting out of this is that they need to find the individuality, and they need to be allowed to voice what they dream. A lot of parents, and I'm counting myself in there, we dream certain things for our children based on what we've gone through. And so some of us may make the mistake to push them to do something else when they actually want to do. We want to push them to do something, and they may actually want to be doing something else. So I feel like they need to be allowed to have their own dream and figure themselves out. And voice them. That was a cute little story. What step can our little bee take to be the best parent possible? What steps can our little bee take to be the best parent possible? What step can they take? It's like, I don't want to go over here because I don't want you guys to think that I'm going to pick because I was looking at there, and that's distracting me. So what step, I'm going to close my eyes. What step can a little bee take to be the best parent possible? Oh my letter. We have the King, Queen, and Knight. Oh no, this is the Valet. This is the Knave and the Page. The Page of Pentacles here. Isn't that funny? How we have the whole family of almost. We're just missing the Knight. Um, okay, so it's funny because here we are talking about people that have their shit together. Okay, apologies for the term, but this is what it is. They have it all together. The page is learning. He's the student. So the step you can take to be the best parent possible is to realize that, like I was talking about with that two of wands here, you may not know everything, and I was like, her pentacle is really big, his pentacle is small. I noticed that that guy was about your weaknesses, and notice how she's looking to the future and he's looking to his left, and that's looking to the past. So one of your weaknesses could be also to look to the past too much. The best step to take to be the best parent possible is to look to the future with the younger eyes, with being open to the possibilities and learning with them possibly. It all makes sense to me again. But I love how we have the family of pentacles here. I find that to be a good augur, good blessing. But look to the future. Okay. How can our little bee connect with the inner goddess, which is to, that's a reminder that you have to be able to care for yourself, to care for others. That's where the question is. So how can our little bee connect with the inner goddess in order to be able to take care of themselves, so that they can be there for the others? S'il vous plaît, no guide d'amour. I hope you got the question, because that was the Four of Cups. It's interesting. I call we have the Ten of Cups behind the thing here, which is success with your family life. That's beautiful. The Four of Cups is, I call it the card of the brat. If I was to show you, which one is it? The lights here? No. I would like to find you, which one is it? The Four of Cups in oh, I think it's in the regular Rider-Waite. Let's see if it's gonna show. I think I have this in order, so it'll be easy to find. Pentacles, Wand, Cup. Is that the cup? Yeah. That's a cup, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the Four of Cups? Yes, here it is. See how he? To me, he's very bratty. He's sitting under the tree, like his arms crossed. He's looking down to the 3 cups that are empty or broken or fallen, or no, they're just empty. And the universe is sending you a cup. Hey, look at what I'm bringing you. Hey, look at me. And he's totally ignoring it. Like, oh no, I don't like it. I don't want it. So what that tells me here, because of it being the how you have to be able to take care for yourself, be a little selfish, be a little bratty, be a little focused on what makes you happy. Try to find moments where you can just be sitting on that tree and not caring about, like, I would be thinking of that hand hanging you the cup, like maybe your child coming to ask you something. Like, try and find some time for yourself, for your but I know it's difficult, but this is how you can take care of yourself, so you can take care for others. Be bratty, be a little selfish, because as the Queen of Pentacles, you give and give and give constantly. You take good care of your home. This is you are, I want to tell you that you are an amazing parent. You are an exemplar parent. This is your kids are very lucky to have you. You take care, you keep the home together. With the 4, you know, whether it's the 4 talks about stability. So I was talking about you all having your stuff together. This is still showing that you have it all, you have it together. But be a little more selfish so you can be healthy and maybe more relaxed. Or I'm going to use the AkAshiC deck to find this is funny because it's like a very old deck and this is a very new deck. What advice the universe has for you, s'il vous plaît? No guide d'amour. Can we get an advice for a little bit on how they can take care of themselves, s'il vous plaît? Nos anges qui donnent good advice. Well, that's a lot, but they jumped out, so we'll take them. Enabling. There is someone you're helping, or are you? In reality, you may be enabling them to continue in negative pattern and never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. That's a really good advice. Let them fall on their face. Reward and recognition. Congratulations. Your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and your own power. That's quite important. I feel like the message here is acknowledge your efforts and your own power. I was telling you you're awesome. The universe is telling you you're awesome a second time. Look at that cup like in your hand. You deserve this. Look at that. Trust in yourself. I love this card. And it's making it. I was telling you that with the moon here. Trust your intuition. Look at all that fire and that let go, that release in that trust in the universe. It's trust in yourself and trust in the backing from the universe to me. You've got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. You're a cool parent, man. A woman. Bruh. You're a good parent, bruh. Don't you hear that a lot from your kids? What extra message could I give à la bise? S'il vous plaît, les guides des anges d'amour là. Let me put that back in here. Oh, there you go. I want to give you a wings of wisdom that you deserve. That was advice, and those were cool. Now, what message for a little bit before I give you an angel and before we close it? An extra little message for a little bit, s'il vous plaît. What special message? And I'm going to turn it around here so I don't see the picture. I don't get, what's the term? When you find something pretty and want to take it. So, s'il vous plaît, les guides. Quel extra message for a little bit. I love that you are being told that you're awesome parents, s'il vous plaît, les anges d'amour. What message do a little bee need to hear, s'il vous plaît? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Da-da-ding, da-da-ding. Oh, I need to go with my right hand. Okay, we're just going to go like this. What do they need to hear, s'il vous plaît? Bum, bum, bum. Allez, green. Grasshopper. I think we got that one before. Somebody, I read that to a dear friend recently. So, the grasshopper talks about a breakthrough, an advancement, and good fortune. The affirmation is, my progress is swift and effortless. The grasshopper makes big leaps, okay? It makes me think of the, like a giant fool. Which card did I just steal here? Boom. Got the Two of Wands. Okay. So, the grasshopper tells you, big breakthroughs and unusually swift progress are predicted. Be willing to dispense with ideas about how much time is required or how difficult your progress needs to be. Do not insist that things be difficult. That's something that's not easy to do. But just remember that it's going to be okay, that it's going to be easy, that it's going to be quick, that you're going to go very far, very quickly without knowing why, but it's going to happen. Accept helping hands, lucky breaks, and other opportunities that support your success. Let go of anxiety or hesitation. Allow yourself, and that I know again, that's not easy, but that goes very well with this one. Trusting yourself, trusting the universe, opening your arms to receive all this awesome stuff. Allow yourself to set your own pace. Let your path and your voice be your own. It will suit you so much better than trying to follow another path or pace. Very nice. I love all the colors and all the homes. I'm going to put that here so you can see it. Okay, I'm going to give you I was going to give you a healing angel. I think that this is nice. This is nice. Fine, just give you a healing angel too. There's like, when I'm in these readings, I want to keep going and keep going. Let's get a healing angel message, s'il vous plaît, no guide for me, please. No, that's way too much. I know you guys want to tell everyone how cool they are, how loved they are, how protected they are. I'm gonna get, thank you. Do it now. Don't put it off any longer. Have courage. Listen to your intuition, for it is the guiding voice of your soul. And at the bottom we have wisdom, back again to the wisdom from the beginning here. Everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. That's going back to the Goddess Kuan Yin's energy here. I love how that just circle all back. Allez, what is Mother Mary? Get back in here. Here we go. What is Mother Mary wanting to tell you? We haven't had a message from her in, what, a week? Allez, s'il vous plaît. Petite Maman Marie, quel message? Wow, just one, s'il vous plaît. Un message for Annie Le Beat, s'il vous plaît. A message of support for Annie Le Beat in his parenting life. That's two, I just want one. Again, that talks about this fact that you're not alone. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, un message for Annie Le Beat. Oh, that's the one I saw and it came out again. Very good. Look at how you have this energy. Well, this is the heart and that's the throat. But for some reason, I was thinking of Gabriel again. Our Lady of Innocence. I have compassion, again, for the mistakes you may have made. So compassion for yourself. Even if you weren't as skillful as you would have liked, you did your best in the circumstances and learned something valuable. Again, that's what every parent needs to know. You did your best. It is time to let go of the judgment of yourself. That's very strong today. Or others and the memories of being judged and shamed. You are worthy of your life. Be unafraid, again, to live it with all of your heart. Beautiful. And we're in the same tones again of colors. Okay, gratitude message to close this for a little bit, s'il vous plaît. How long did we be? Oh, we made it less than an hour. Awesome. Celebrate milestones. Don't skip over your chances to make happy memories. And manage expectation. That really is the energy here. It's okay to be grateful for what you have while still grieving for your losses. What I'd like for you to pay attention to here, it's like that's a great balance between she looking to the future and he looking to the past. Or if you put them two together, boom, they're looking at each other, but it's, and if you put them like this, they're not, but they feel like there is a team. It's okay to grieve for your losses, but it's okay to remember the cool thing that you have. Stop trying, and that's, it feels like it's very powerful here with these energies of the father and the mother together, even though they don't need to be both the parents of the children you guys are raising, and how you have the moon and the sun together too, how there is two elements all the time. So you're really not alone, and it's important to acknowledge that too. It's okay, you've lost some stuff, we've all lost things, but appreciate what you have also. It feels like this balance is to be noted in the message of this reading today. Okay, sweet, beautiful parent, I'm sending you love, and I will be back soon, hopefully. Sending you love. Bye-bye.